When I grow up, I want to be a graphic designer.
When I grow up, I want to be a chef. What do you want to be when you grow up? Who will cross your path and change your whole direction? Welcome to the Cool Job Show, where you're going to learn about creative careers that you can love for life.
Hi, my name is Sarah Culbertson, and I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm a fashion designer who works for my own brand called Sarah Tremaine. I love my job, and I can't wait to tell you why. So for my job, I work as a fashion designer, and that includes designing, sketching, pattern making, cutting that out from cloth, sewing it. It also includes organizing a fashion show when I need to, organizing photo shoots, really anything I need to get the clothes made and out to be visible. I learned about this job when I was a senior in high school. I was a theater major at Kappa, so the High School for Creative and Performing Arts in Philadelphia. And I took a costume design class, and that's where I first learned to sew. But in college, I went to Columbia College Chicago and I studied fashion design. That was where I really got into learning to sew, learning how to be creative through clothing. It was also really great to live in a different city at the time. Chicago is amazing, and I highly recommend going to visit Chicago. So I work here. This is my studio. You can see my sewing machines behind me. So my studio is in my apartment. I have a really wonderful space where I can get lots of natural light, which is great. Lots of space to spread out because sewing takes a lot of space. So space is really important when you're making clothing. Some of the things I use when I'm creating clothes. Big one is a sewing machine. It's huge. You need that to make clothes. Another is a serger, or some people call it an overlock machine. It's a different kind of sewing machine that finishes off the edge of fabric. So to prevent fraying on clothing, we use an overlock machine. I also use fabric. It's a big one. I really need to use fabric. I have a dress form, which is pretty much a mannequin that I can pin cloth into. I use scissors. I use a lot of rulers. When I'm pattern making, I use paper and rulers and pencils. When I'm sketching, I use a sketchbook, pens, paint, paper, whatever I need to kind of get the idea out there. And then I pin that up and I look at it, and from there I make it out of fabric. There wasn't a set person who inspired me for this job. I will say my mother has been a great inspiration for my work because I collaborate with her for almost all the pieces that I make. She's an artist, and she's an amazing abstract and caustic artist. And she creates these beautiful, very dimensional abstract pieces that I find make really beautiful prints. And that was kind of what inspired me to create my own line, because I realized I can make really beautiful clothing with my mother's artwork on it. And that is an amazing thing. I love that I get to create beautiful things, but I also love that it can make someone else feel beautiful. It's not just about the art itself, it's about what it makes you feel. And that is one of the most important things about my job. It's also what makes me love it. follow your dreams. If you're inspired by something, learn as much as you can about it. Ask for help as much as you can. That's a big one. Talk about your ideas with another artist. You never know, maybe they can inspire you. Get your ideas out onto paper. That's a big one. Either if you're writing, drawing, sketching, just somehow get your ideas out of your head, because if you can visually see them, you can create them, and that's amazing. My story is not over yet, and neither is yours, and that's what's so exciting about art. Our stories will continue, and as artists, we get to leave a bit of our story behind for other people to see, and that's really exciting. I hope my little video inspires you to find a cool job that you love for life.
I hope this video inspires you to find a job that you can love for life. If this is your first time watching, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel to get our latest Cool Jobs videos featuring new creative careers. Also, consider sharing our YouTube channel with other people who you think would benefit from watching the Cool Job Show. Check out our other art teacher resources located in our description below. If you like this video, let us know by giving us a thumbs up or by leaving us a comment. Thanks for watching.